The month of May is approaching its end. It seems like the finale might not release in June after all. I feel like we've been waiting forever for this to come out. But we are just gonna have to keep waiting. So while we wait, roll the intro. Today, I want to discuss one of the best episodes from the latest season. This is The First Investigation. And I want to discuss the love that is shared between Finn and Jake and their parents. The episode starts with Kim Kil-won asking Finn and Jake to go take a look at the Joshua and Margaret Investigations building for suspicious activity. Finn and Jake immediately think that this could be a ghost of their parents still lurking in their old home. Right here, at the beginning of the episode, we get to see the love that the two have for their parents is not forgotten. So much so they jump at the chance to say I love you just one last time. They get dressed in a nice way and bring flowers to greet their parents. I think it's so sweet what they do here. The two obviously miss their parents very much, and I think anyone in this situation would do the same. But it's also kind of insane how they immediately jump to the conclusion that their parents haunting the house. Joshua and Margaret were the sweetest people ever, so I'm not sure why they'd be haunting. They soon arrive at the building, go inside, and begin searching for clues. Of course we know that Clockbear's clock is malfunctioning, and it's causing time anomalies in the house, but Finn and Jake don't know this. After stumbling upon some old memories and observing the clues at hand, Finn comes to the conclusion that these are not ghosts. Jake continues to be terrified for a bit, but they soon realize that these so-called ghosts that they thought were, in fact, time anomalies. During this, Finn sees a baby version of himself, Jake, and Jermaine. All this reminds them of the good times they had back in the day. But it also reminds them of the sacrifice that Joshua and Margaret had to make in order to raise them. Jake does say that they knew what they were getting into when raising kids, but at the same time, Finn has a point. He says that they had this whole other life that they just dropped for these kids, and that kind of sucks. Because from the old episodes and this episode, we know that Margaret and Joshua were damn good detectives. They also stumble upon an old tape made by Joshua and Margaret, documenting the instances going on in their home. An ode to the past, if you will. You can see their excitement as they load up the tape for the first time and see their dad. But then again, Jake gets scared and Finn gets suspicious of the activities going on in the house. Through the entire episode, we can feel the presence of Joshua and Margaret in the home. Finn and Jake's love for them makes us feel like their kindness and smarts are still at work. This is what I really love about this episode. It doesn't feel like Joshua and Margaret's story is a side story. It feels as if they're directly connected to the story of Finn and Jake. Right at the end of this episode, as they're fixing up Clockbear, in the last minute haste, Finn quickly puts together an I love you note for Mom and Dad. This is heart-melting, and I love this. After the entire time anomaly debacle, getting scared, going through all this, they finally get their chance to say I love you one last time. Now I really love this episode. I love how Adventure Time doesn't always have to have these crazy, wacky dungeon adventures or battles with the Lich and such. I love how sometimes we can take a step back and appreciate the love and kindness in this amazing fictional world. That was just my take on Margaret and Joshua and Finn and Jake's relationship. If you liked the video, please give it a like and a share, and let me know your thoughts and feedback in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new, and until next time.
Man, I've never been this excited about ghosts before.
This could be one more chance to tell Mom and Dad how much we love them.
And show them that their kids are awesome.